and what might be the most shocking move in WWE history. Sami Zayn, yes, Sami Zayn, the ultimate underdog, won the WWE Championship and did so cleanly against the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, pinning him with a roll up in the middle of the ring. A moment that is truly years in the making, a moment that is truly spectacular, and a moment that I personally will never forget. To me, Sami Zayn is the best underdog that WWE has both right now and possibly one of the best of all time. His story from the heart and soul of NXT to eventually being the catalyst for the biggest storyline that WWE's ever told in the Bloodline, to now, in this moment, being able to say that he is the WWE champion and that will never change, that no one can take that away from him. It means so much because right now in WWE, these moments that make you feel true emotion are not something that happens very often. You get the sanitized corporate version of WWE that we've gotten in these Cody Rhodes World Championship runs, but rarely do you ever have moments that feel not only like a shock, which this was, but special. Like there's something bigger at play. Like there is a manifestation of our desires as fans to see something happen and then it does. That's what's so cool about this moment. I spoke about Sami Zayn and his involvement with the Bloodline storyline back in 2022 into 2023, and I do so because it both is a reason for all of us to want this, that run with Sami being the guy at the top of the Bloodline, really emotionally, being the centerpiece, being the person who made us fall in love with these characters. That's what endeared us to him, and that's what endeared us to this idea about him eventually being the champion. And when he faced off against Roman Reigns, many of us believed that there was a real chance that Sami could beat Roman. Now, of course, the chances weren't high, but Sami Zayn was able to capture one thing that is super important for anyone who wants to make it big and overachieve, one would say, in this industry, and that is he had our hearts. Even though he didn't get that big moment against Roman, he eventually got these smaller moments, whether it was the main event of WrestleMania 39 and arguably one of the best Mania main events of all times, winning the tag team championships with his best friend Kevin Owens, or his spectacular match against Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship of WrestleMania 40. Sami Zayn has time and time again gotten some of these small moments that made you feel emotionally. And for a while, we thought maybe a world championship run was on the horizon. Yet, 10 championship opportunities, 10 championship losses, and you knew that even if Sami were to one day ever hold the championship, it would never be the WWE championship. And for those of you who may be wondering, well, what's the difference? The world championship that Roman Reigns is holding is still a world title, technically, right? Well, yes, but also no. The WWE Championship, regardless of what anyone wants to tell you, regardless of whatever WWE wants to let you know, the WWE Championship is the title that Stone Cold Steve Austin held, that Hulk Hogan held, that Bret Hart held, that all of the titans, greats of this industry, have held in their arms, around their waist, to claim that they are the best. It hits different when someone wins that championship compared to the world championship, which is, the third version of whatever that belt is, the secondary world title belt that they've had. It just doesn't have the lineage that WWE title has. And for Sami Zayn to do it and do it with that belt is crazy. For him to do it and win against Cody Rhodes in a relatively clean fashion, I know that people are going to immediately point to, well, it was a roll-up and he caught him and whatever. But at the end of the day, that is a clean finish for me, because the only thing that I could have ever imagined And the only way I could have ever seen Sami winning that world championship from Cody would be through an interference spot or cheating. He didn't do any of that. He just rolled him up. And last time I checked, a roll up in canon, in kayfabe, is a wrestling move. Sami Zayn, whether or not the Cody crybabies want to admit it, beat the American Nightmare clean smack dab in the middle of the ring, and there's nothing that can change that. And his celebration after the fact was amazing. It was so awesome to see. You saw the emotion. You heard in his promo what this meant to him. A 20-year odyssey culminating in this ultimate underdog moment. And it comes as the Sami Zayn character has seen a shift, and it comes as we are getting to probably see a new side of Sami that we haven't really seen before. A more serious side, a side that carries with him the regret and all of the baggage of the past couple of years as a character. But on top of that, you also have what to me is the most personally cool part of this. Sami Zayn is the first ever Muslim WWE champion. To me personally, that means something. To millions around the world, that truly means something. It is amazing, especially with everything that has been going on, demonizing Muslims in America, demonizing Muslims in the UK, demonizing Muslims in Palestine. It obviously does not fix or even go close to fixing those very serious issues. But for a moment, it does offer a sense of relatability and relief for millions around the world. Now, of course, this moment is not without controversy. It came at a WWE Blood Money show that they held in Saudi Arabia that was sponsored by Riyadh Season, a propaganda arm of the Saudi government. And those things also matter because these shows help propagate the image of a country that has done a lot of harm to tens, if not hundreds of thousands of people just in the Middle East. And that is a very serious thing that I weigh when talking about this because it isn't all sunshine and rainbows. As much as I, as a fan, would love it to be, there are serious things at work. But in the end, from a wrestling standpoint, for Sami Zayn, as a fan of the guy, as a fan of the wrestler, as someone who has watched nearly his entire career in North America, I can honestly say I feel so good for him. At the end of the day, whether this championship reign lasts a week, 2 weeks, 3 months, no matter what, Sami Zayn can always go to bed knowing that he's up there with the greats, that he held the WWE Championship. And that is awesome.